Hey everybody, this is Hyperthermal with the weekly post-mortem. I did this last week, and I'm deciding to do this basically every week when I get big dubs off stream. Just gonna go through and look at, my successes of getting ribbons during a weekly after it's ended, because sometimes it gets right down to the wire. So we start off with 2 defeats, which is not very good. We level up Piggy, and we get Mole, and we get Ox. So, last weekly, the weekly of October 30th to November 5th, was a little bit of a doozy. There were a few avenues for success, and we're going to be seeing most, well, I wouldn't say most of those, but a fair few of them during this highlight reel. So, first off, and I think this is not too much of a surprise for anyone who played the weekly, but we're starting with multi-mole, where, we have the Ox behind the Mole, causing the Ox to get the melon perk, and then the Mole uses up the melon perk to respawn, and we're using the beetle and 2 beluga sturgeons at the moment as well to really maximize the amount of perks we get and maximize the amount of moles we get as a result. Like, this run completely turned around as soon as we got the mole. That one was close. There was a bit of a strat that we're also going to see a lot of from opposing teams, where it's just going all in on sniping. So we used up all of our moles, which is concerning, but hey, look, we made it through. Put some grapes on the Ox, and I also put some grapes on the beetle as well, because that can be really helpful, because they give you a benefit out of battle, but in battle, they don't. But on those units, those perks get overwritten, so it's fine. So you get a cockatoo. Cockatoo's deal is giving stats to pets with faint triggers. Paint, if you will. So we level up the beluga sturgeon to level 2 and put the cockatoo in front, so that the dolphin spawns from the beluga sturgeon ideally do not get bumped off of the team. Put a pepper on the cockatoo. you know, get as much damage into the other team as possible. So that was a pretty scary team with the blowfish. Blowfish was pretty spooky last week, but spoiler alert, I did not manage to get it working in my favor. Oh, another thing which I think it counts. It's like a little bit of both, you know. It's both a spawn team and a sniper team with trumpets last week. You know, you get the Highland Cow eventually, and it builds up a lot of trumpets, which you can either use to get in a pretty good golden retriever, or there was also Nurse Shark, which a lot of people are familiar, I suppose, with how crazy Nurse Shark can get. And what's that? It's a level 3 cockatoo. Puts big stats onto the beluga sturgeon and the mole. It's supposed to give it to 3 faint pets, but I only have had 2 here, so unfortunately it was not getting the optimal amount. So here we got like a summon team utilizing peanuts from the walrus. But, you know, it's a scary team, but we managed to pull out. We got the cockatoo, which is pretty good. Got another team here. Let's see how this one goes. Quack. It's a duckling, but I don't even know what a duckling sounds like. Is that accurate? I'm gonna have to look that up. So, I soul read here. I noticed a bit of a trend of people putting pigs and silk moths at the front this last weekly. So I'm thinking, okay, just put up, like, weak 1 attack units, because they're gonna get got by high attack units with 1 health. And again, soul red. You cannot stop me. You can only cause me to draw. So, I get an eel from leveling up, and I get a beluga sturgeon and a horse, and I'm like, okay, you know, why not? Why not just go all in? Big health on eel is always a good idea, because the eel multiplies its health. And we get a dromedary, and dromedary was, I'd say, in addition to like the duck and duckling, a bit of a cheeky way to get some scaling, but only in the shop. Eels being the MVP there, thank you, Eel. Very cool and appreciated. Pulling a second dromedary for dromedary reasons. Thing about the dromedary and freezing a dromedary in the shop is that you know, you have one dromedary on your team, and it buffs the dromedary in the shop. Then you get the dromedary in the shop, which is stronger, and you have two dromedaries in your team. And combined, they both buff the shop pets. So, this guy was going for the snipe build, one of the snipe builds you can do this past weekly. Don't matter though. Now, look how big that dromedary got. Now, I put the manatee and the lobster in because my thinking was, okay, put health onto the manatee, that's good, put health onto the lobster, because I kind of want to pivot off of, you know, this. Even though we're doing pretty solidly. Put a little bit into the eel. Hey, lobber. Lobster is like, when you initially get it, it's pretty weak, pretty underwhelming at a 3-3. It only buffs when you summon a unit in the shop. But when you like have it be buffed a bit by the dromedary, then it's like, okay, yeah, no, I can get down with this. See a turkey, and I'm thinking, oh, the turkey and the lobster, Ooh, that's a spice meatball. Chili there helped with cutting down a mole spawn, I think. Level 3 dromedary. I sell the lobster after getting the turkey. Because, unfortunately, the lobster is pretty outclassed by the turkey. Get the manatee in here to get some scaling. But the dromedary's been putting in some work with buffing all of these units that we're getting. Just to solidify, you know, a good solid foundation of health so that when we get, you know, sniping team like that, we don't get instantly destroyed. We only get destroyed a bit later. Put a bit of experience into our eel. So with the manatee here, and with us facing, you know, basically a repeat of the previous team, but without a turkey. I was gonna go somewhere with this, but... Oh yeah, now I remember. Last weekly, I think a solid combo was going level 1 hatching chick into manatee, because the level 1 hatching chick gives a temporary, 4/4. Then so you get that to go off. Oh, we win, by the way. We get level 3 dromedary. Get the dromedary ribbon. Congratulations, dromedary. But, you get, the hatching chick to put the temporary stats on the manatee, and you get, basically, instead of the manatee doing 5 damage to itself, it only does 1 damage. So, pretty cool to pull that off, which I didn't. Got another one here. Got a horse. Putting, you know, the weak health units at front, because they're gonna have their weak health units at the front. Case in point. Starting off strong with this one. And what's that? Beetles in the shop? With a horse? Yeah, I'm gonna take that. Why not? Sure. Like, the beetle at level 1 spawns a bee. And with the horse, the bee showing up gets a bit of extra attack. And what's this? That mine I see another eel just for me? However, the eel has, didn't perform as well, but, you know, the previous time I got the eel, like, I got, like, a level 2 duck, a level 1 duck, and a level 2 duckling into it. With this one, I think I only just got the level 2 duck. I'm not gonna go back and see again. Why would I do that? We have to move forward. Just keep on moving ahead. No time for guessing. So, prior to this, I've been getting got by a lot of sniper teams. And Lynx is a very good sniper unit for how early it is. Like, does damage based on levels you got. And I got a parrot too, so I'm basically having 2 lynxes. Put a pineapple on the lynx so that I get even more damage. I don't remember exactly how much the pineapple adds off the top of my head. I'm gonna look that up right now. Oh yeah, it adds 2 damage onto Lynx's ability, which, you know, it doesn't seem that much on paper, but like, when you level up the Lynx itself, not only does its ability do just a little bit more damage with, you know, from the fact of it scaling based on the total amount of levels in the team, but it also does its attack twice. Getting some deer in here. There was some flea shenanigans going on last week. Not too much, where, like, I didn't really notice it. The eel has not been doing much for me, so I sell it for the tiger. So, I technically have 2 level 2 lynxes. And, like, we just deleted their entire team, like, right at the start of battle. So this is a spawn team. They got the bus. I've got a bus. But I don't know why my bus was stronger. Don't know why. So now I have I think technically 3 level 2 lynxes, and like, look at that! Look how strong that was! Did 11 damage to their entire squad. Now, I'm getting hungry for a level 3 lynx, and I get it. Gonna put the pancakes on the tiger, I believe. The beetle's staying around for now because the garlic is helpful, but my one weakness... Yeah, there it goes onto the tiger. My one weakness in this build is heavy spawn teams. Because otherwise, I mean, like, look at this. So the lynx was doing 15 damage, the parrot copying the lynx was doing 13. So then I'm like, okay, alright, yeah. Wolverine. Add even more damage. So I'm down to the wire here, a bit worried, a bit nervous. So we have 2 level 3 lynxes, technically, a level 2 lynx. One of the level 3 lynxes is being buffed by the Wolverine, and we have a deer. Like, look at that! That's delicious! And stealth... I've been building up the, I've been building up the sniper lynxes, but the main star of the show there was the deer, actually. Because, you know, my entire team gets sniped, I snipe their entire team, then we have like a bus, 15-15 bus to pick off the remainders. Here's another one we got. Bit of a similar principle going on here. That's a pretty good start. Put in the silk moth to put... You know... If I get my guy damaged, like there, I get at least 1 health back. And we lose. But, much like the Silk Moth, going to round 3 gives a health back once we've been damaged. And I'm like, okay, Mole showed up, it's Mole time. Infinite mole time. It gave me the difficult choice of ox and mole, which is diabolical. It's a bit of a diabolical choice to put on me. Silk moth difference. Not that much of a difference, but it was appreciated. And I'm like, okay, I made a mistake there. I should have sold the silk moth. Or the dromedary. Should have sold the dromedary instead of using the beluga sturgeons, because now my mole doesn't have anything to activate. And we get a draw. So I see a frigate bird, and then I sell the dromedary finally, and get a deer. So I'm thinking at this early stage, like, let's do Silk Moth. Yeah, Silk Moth. And I took some avocados, froze beluga sturgeon. So this turn I got like 16 gold, and we're gonna level up, and instead of the deer, we're going with the eagle. We got the sea turtle there too. Wondering a bit how this is gonna go at the time of me playing this. Get the alpaca, and the blowfish snipes our moles, so we did not get the benefits, unfortunately. Now we're getting full, we sell the moth, we get full cockatoo benefits. Put a grape onto the cockatoo as well. It's fodder for the mole. I should probably put a perk on the sea tortole, but the mole was not doing much for me. So I see the links and I'm like, links pivot. And they get the Wolverine too, come on. I want to do the damage, the big boy damage. That's a draw. Sell the sea turtle. And I'm like, okay, I've been given a lot of eagles. Let's try to make something work with this here. Thanks, Walrus, but I was gonna, win there, or draw at least. Anyway, sell the cockatoo, tiger lynx, put an eagle at the back. Gonna get a level 3 goal. That was a draw, miracle draw. Level up the eagle. So I'm shuffling the team around a little bit, and I'm like, okay, they're sniping my entire team. I'm sniping their entire team. Why don't I get a second tiger to get another spawn out of my eagle? The tiger got by the bus, but, you know, it's the principle of the thing that counts. Put a pineapple onto the lynx. So it worked out, like my plan worked out there the way I wanted it to, but it didn't work out, if you know what I mean. So I'm thinking, okay, level 3 tiger. Let's do that. Well, okay. Didn't work out there yet, but now I'm thinking, okay, level 3 tiger, let's do parrot. Add parrot on. Get the parrot in there. 15 to their whole squad. Got the 1-up on the eagle going. And ooh boy, ooh baby, it's kicking in. And I'm like, okay, beelining. I am beelining for leveling up that Wolverine. So, I got incredibly lucky with the walrus there. The boar was gonna win anyway, but on, like, that other thing, the level 1 eagle that popped from the 1/1 eagle that popped from the mushroom, my mistake, it was still gonna be a level 3. But that little guy getting the peanut, that made the difference that last round. Oh, what's that? No spawns. Level 3 Wolverine. So I'm, you know, rolling and rolling. Okay, maybe, I'm thinking, maybe I'll get a third parrot or a chocolate and we can get the parrot going. Get the parrot at level 3. However, it was not to be. Oh no, oh, I only got 2 ribbons instead of 3. Ooh. Now come on. I'm taking that. Got another one here. I think just 2 more of these runs. These are going to be the silver planets. Well, there goes my horse. Not the world's strongest start, but it's fine. So I didn't freeze the duckling in the first shot because I'm like, okay, I'm probably not going to see another duckling. Then I see another duckling and I'm like, alright, gotta take it. Put in the dodo. Like, it was early enough where I was like, I don't know what the plan here is. I'm clearly not gonna stick with this stuff. What's my plan? Alright, ox, sure. Maybe we'll go mole. Let's try for mole. Hey, solid dub. Level up the horse. Duckling gets onto the lobster, and I'm like, okay, gotta pivot. If the lobster's gonna work, this is it. This is its time for glory. Bit of a disappointing show there, but hey, level up the ox. Get the stilt bird, because I'm like, okay, I'm not getting the bowl, let's pivot to trumpets. Thankfully I get through this guy, no problem. Get a second lobster. Oh baby, let's get it started. Oh, let's begin. We're beginning. A turkey? You don't mind if I do? Lobster and turkey? Look at that little stilt bird. Look at him legs. Look at him stats. That's a beefy boy. That's a draw, though, ultimately. That's just an improvement of stats onto the ox. Get the frigate bird because, you know, frigate. Alright, sell the frigate bird, get a lobster. Oh yeah, I am feeling it now, Monsieur Krabs. Gonna get this turkey stronged up. Nurse shark? Ooh, yes. Give me the shark of nurses. Whew, whew, whew. The trumpet ambulance has just been alerted. Haha. Nice. Level 3 lobster, it happened. Is this gonna... Yes, it is. This is the lobster run. He finally did something. You should feel proud about yourself today, lobster. Oof. Alright, level 2 turkey. Level 3 lobster and level 2 turkey. Then we bring in the Highland cow and a tiger. And how much stats are we getting? And the pancakes. We get 16 trumpets. Ooh, nice. Put a mushroom on the nurse shark and a chocolate because we're gonna get 2 level 2 nurse sharks out of this. Let's see how that works out. Ooh, 18 damage. Nice. They have a turkey, which is scary, but my leftover trumpets, have another thing to say about that. Pancake on the lobster. So now we're getting 18 trumpets out of our Highland cow. That's a lot of guys they're summoning, and that's a lot of not the turkey we're hitting. Don't matter, though. Let's get the level 2 Highland cow. We're at 9 wins. I'm kind of hoping a loss or a draw. I want to get the nurse shark and Highland cow. Got their turkey, so it's already a foregone conclusion. We got the lobster ribbon. Good, you did good, Lobberms. And we got one last one here. Start with Silk Moth, get an otter to buff the Silk Moth. Smooth Scouts. So if they have a mosquito and it hits the moth, everything's fine. And it hits the otter, so everything wasn't fine. I don't think everything would have been fine regardless, but okay, yeah, I shuffle things around, trying to level up. The duckling. Alright, Booga Sturgeon. Alright, yeah. Yeah, Booga Sturgeon. Let's level up and put the duckling cell stats onto the mole. Is what I'm thinking. Or something along those lines. Yes! And it worked out. No otter, we're going with another tortole. Not that it matters, because both of the turtle stats are gonna go into only the dolphin. But, hey, it worked. Now we level up our turtle because it's an odd numbered turn. So we get access to tier 4 units by leveling up. So, hey deer, take the deer. And put a chunky cake onto our sturgeon so that we get potential double dolphin for our mole. It didn't work there, but it didn't need to. Just rolling and rolling and rolling. Sometimes, you know, when you're feeling comfortable, you can just spend a whole turn rolling. And hey, it worked! That's my game plan. Put the deer together. Just building up the deer. Oh no, my Booga Sturgeon! Anyway. Put the tortole, level up the mole. Now instead of a 6-6, we're getting a 12-12. And not a 12-12, a 12-18. I'm not making it through that one though. Sell the moth because I'm getting summons out of here. I want. And the Highland Cow too, why not? Because I got a turkey. It's gonna buff the health a little bit. So I need to put a perk on one of these guys. The tortole. Need to put a perk on the tortole if I want the mole to work. So I've decided, you know, just go for the cow. we're gonna be summoning, let's summon. Come on, let's go. Let's do that. My turkey. This one hurt a lot, like my 2 12s getting bodied by a 12-12. The beluga sturgeon not doing much. So, I'm going in on Highland Cow. And my decision was clearly the correct one. Level 2 tiger. I decided to go for, you know, maybe a level 3 Highland cow, because I already have the one for tiger. Man, I'm really glad Peanut Perk does not affect the projectiles thrown by the blowfish. I sell the turkey because I'm like, okay, no, nurse shark. Let's nurse shark. I got their turkey, and their beluga sturgeon, so their turkey does not respawn. Haha. So a golden retriever comes in, the sea turtle gives him 9 health, and he has high stats, so he rolls face. Put pancake. Put mushroom. Oh, and I get rid of their turtle. They didn't get rid of mine. So that's a game. That's GG. The turtle did it. Sea turtle, thanks. And that's been the weekly of October 30th to November 5th. I'd say that we used a fair amount of strategies. I think some of them did bleed a little bit into, you know, summon builds a little bit too strongly, but we did. There was still, I'd say, a healthy variety. We got another weekly. This one seems to be a mix of last weekly and the weekly before it, so we're getting, you know, some sniping, trumpets, summons, and we also have the Jerboa back. The Jerboa and the worm and the owl, so it's gonna be nuts. Anyway, that's it for this stream and video. I might go again today, I might not, who knows. But thank you so much for watching, I'll see you next time.